Pure white paint, stone interior, and all-wheel drive. This is our first 2025 Volkswagen ID.4 Pro all-wheel drive here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida. Let's check this thing out. Options, features, exterior, interior, the range, battery charging, everything you guys are going to want to know about the new 2025 ID.4. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rise. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where the 2025 ID.4s are starting to come in, and we have a pure white and stone spec with us today with all-wheel drive. Yes, this is a Pro all-wheel drive model, so we got to do a spin around this, see everything, options, features. Let's talk about the battery charging, the range, and the performance on this ID.4 here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida. Let's check it out. Now again, big shout out to Volkswagen Brandon in Florida for letting me take a spin around this ID.4 Pro all-wheel drive. If you guys want this model or any other model here, make sure you guys check the link in the description for Volkswagen Brandon's website link. Their phone number's there as well. Give them a call, check out their inventory, and get one of these beautiful cars in your driveway today. And when you pop the hood of the ID.4 all-wheel drive Pro, well, no front space, but we do have easy access to our fluids, as you guys will see, things like the windshield washer fluid right here as well, and ample amount of space when it comes to overall cargo. But let's talk about what's here, because while we have the hood open, performance is a thing, right? For the all-wheel drive Pro, we're looking at 295 horsepower, 339 pound-feet of torque, with a 0 to 60 in 5.7 seconds, a top speed of 112 miles per hour, and a range of around 275 miles. Now, when we mention dimensions for the ID.4 all-wheel drive Pro, we have a wheelbase of 108.9 inches, a length of 180.5 inches, a width of 72.9 inches, and a height of 65.1 inches with a curb weight of 4,888 pounds. So check out the ID.4 in pure white. Looking pure and glossy. Now, with this whole setup, it looks so cool because of how they have the whole livery with black and white. You guys can probably already tell where I'm going with this. The front fascia will give you the VW logo, front and center, and black and white. You also have the black background here on this paneling with the white accent that goes right into the running light, the DRLs there. Now, we do have the switchback turn signals on these headlights, high beams and low beams, which I will show off for you guys too, how that fully illuminated with the IQ lighting. But it gives off a cool look, right? Then we come to the lower half. We do have gloss black when it comes to the side blade here. Actually functional, you guys can see straight through. Good for aerodynamics with the integrated sensors. And you guys will also see on the lower half, we have that diamond pattern grille. It is Fox on this side here, but then once we get to the center, where you guys can see there's a feed through as well for cooling there. Our sensors are integrated up top with the plastic cladding for the lower lip to help protect the paint. So when you put it all together, again, it's a really cool look when it comes to the black and white moniker of the ID.4. Now that same Panda colorway carries over to the side profile with 20 inches on these alloy wheels and all-season Kumho tires, as you guys can see with the bicolor finish. But we do have the VW logo in black and white to match the front and rear of the ID.4. So I do like those small details. And you guys will also see plastic cladding from the front lip all the way around the wheel wells and down the side skirts to help protect the paint. All right, we have the all-wheel drive Pro moniker right here on the front fender, and then you guys will see pure white when it comes to the door handles and the mirror cap there as well, with black on the window moldings, gloss black on the B pillar, and then you guys will see black roof rails up top, and then the shark fin antenna done in gloss black with the spoiler in white, pure white, with the gloss black side blades here, and the IQ lighting kind of bleeding over to the side profile. When you put it all together, what do you guys think of this profile of the ID.4? And when you check out the rear profile, that black and white livery comes in again heavy, starting with the VW logo again front and center, just like the wheel caps and just like the front badging done in black and white. We have ID.4 done in white, and against the pure white paint, it kind of blends in really nicely. Now you have the LED light bar, which looks so cool with a transparent look with the nice black kind of like, I want to say eyebrow up top going all the way across, And then you guys will also see that we do have the reverse lights and everything here with that diamond pattern inside as well, and the reflector. It just looks really cool how this is set up. Same with the third brake light integrated into the spoiler there as well. Now you guys will also see the lower half here. We'll show you guys some curvature when it comes to styling elements, giving it a sportier feel with this flare up of the pure white bumper. And you guys will see the red reflectors there as well, with the big plastic cladding to complement the lower half, with obviously those sensors integrated in. And then we also have that tow hitch there as well. So with that said, putting it all together, what are you guys thinking when it comes to the rear profile? Nice, simple, curvy, and clean lines of the ID.4. Now remember, I told you don't worry about a frunk. There's plenty in the trunk, and there is 30.3 cubic feet as you see it right now. But fold back the 40/60 rear folding seats and you're looking at 64.2 cubic feet of space. That is ample amounts of room when it comes to cargo in the ID.4. You guys will see we have a big privacy shade here, easy to remove as well by just lifting this up and taking it off the hook. All right, you guys will also see we do have the LED lighting on both sides, little extra pockets on both sides as well. All right, we got some couple things inside of. All right, we have our charger here. 2-in-1, we'll talk about that in just a moment. We also have our Volkswagen cover here with the cargo protection cover, and then lift up, you guys will see a nice little soft floor, and then with that said, underneath another false floor right there. So you guys will have it all when it comes to cargo, when it comes to layers, and everything you guys are going to need to stow away inside of the ID.4. Now let's talk about battery charging inside of our BEV ID.4. BEV, battery electric vehicle. And when it comes to charging, keep in mind that we're looking at around 275 miles of range when it comes to this all-wheel drive model. Now I did mention that charger in our rear trunk. Well, that is a 2-in-1. You have a 120 volt and 240 volt charger with that whole setup. You'll see that in the sticker breakdown as well. You guys can see we have a different way of charging depending on how you want to plug in. Now let's talk about that, because you can get from 10 to 80% charge on your battery in around 30 minutes if you use a level 3 charger. But if you use a level 2 charger, it takes around 8 hours to fully charge your battery. Now with that said, the maximum charging power is 175 kilowatts. An onboard charger normally will come with an 11 kilowatt maximum AC power outlet, and that will again take around 8 hours to fully charge. Now if you use a regular just home outlet, just a regular 2-prong setup, well, that is going to be from empty to full in around 39 hours and 30 minutes. So that is the slowest charging you can do on this model. Most people will do level 2. Level 3 is those fast chargers, and that will get you the quickest amount of results. Now as promised, check out the beautiful illumination when it comes to the ID.4 for 2025, because as you guys can see, we do have the turn indicator right there with the high beams and low beams right there as well, looking gorgeous. Now you guys will also see that we do have the turn indicator and the mirror cap done in amber, and then in the rear you guys will see the turn indicators on the side with the light bar going all the way through, making it a really cool look when it comes to the illumination of the ID.4. Premium key fob for the ID.4, gloss black and chrome with the surround, and as you guys will see, panic button, lock, trunk release, and unlock there as well. Looking awesome. 41 cubic feet of space when it comes to legroom, 41.1 to be exact, and you have the beautiful stone interior. Now I do have the sticker here, I should probably move that. We'll put that to the back. Stone when it comes to this interior, looking cool. I've never seen this before. A nice fabric stone with black on the outers and gray on the very outers of the seat, with the laser etched ID.4 there, the white stitching. This is a great seating setup. Now you will see the ID.4 mats here for branding. You guys will see in the doors, you will see the door cards fused with the armrest here with the stone finish and that soft material. You'll see the floating door pull here with a nice gloss black finish. You guys will also see your locks and your window controls. We only have one set of window controls, so you guys will press rear to put down the rear and then press it again to put down the front. You guys will see the nice aluminum bezel here where the door handle is, and you have extra storage for a cup holder and everything down there. Pull this close. Here we are. Put on the brake. bring it to life. Now you guys will see the flat bottom steering wheel here. We have the black haptic buttons, so you guys will see on the steering wheel, these buttons come to life once you put that brake on and turn it on. Now with that said, you have your driver assistance controls with radio controls here. You also have some radio controls here with your hands-free controls, and you also have view. View will change our digital instrumentation here that actually moves with us. What do I mean by that? Telescopic steering wheel manual adjust. Guess what? That's going with us, all right? So if I pull it up, down, up, I mean, locks into place with me. All right, now with that said, we do have a little customization when it comes to that too, so we can decide how we want to display our information by using this here, pressing view as well, all right? So with that said, a couple different things you can do with that instrumentation, but this has all of your just kind of information that you would use on a daily, your battery range, your seat belt, your temperature, speed, driver assistance, it's all there. Now, speaking of driving, how do you put it into gear? Because there's no gears here. How do you put it into gear? Foot on the brake and twist right here, this stalk, and you're in drive. Twist it back this way, you're in reverse. All right, now if you do flick up, you're in neutral. Press in P, you're in park. All right, then it thinks we're leaving, all right? Now, with that said, you also have your windshield washer controls and your high beam controls over here. You have a nice soft touch on the dash with the stitching there as well, the nice aluminum trim and gloss black for the HVAC vents, and you have your touchpad here when it comes to your lighting and HVAC as well. Now, big 12-inch screen, we'll talk about that in just a moment, with a nice soft touch on the dash and aluminum trim here with the gloss black on the HVAC. And you guys will see big glove box there. You'll also see, yeah, we do have some ambient lighting underneath there, all right, shining through our HVAC vents in gloss black. This nice folding center console because there's no transmission, so we can make use of the space with cup holders, wireless charging pad, USB-C, armrest here, nice gray with the white stitching. Open that up, and yeah, it's pretty deep down there. Again, we don't have a transmission down there, so yeah, we got tons of space. Now, let's talk about this 12-inch screen because this is awesome. I love this. You're gonna notice this whole UI on the VW bus. All right, the new bus for 2025 is gonna have the same UI. It's just so cool because the graphical user interface looks really nice. All right, it's very responsive. You have nice bright colors. You have big icons. It's just easy to use, very customizable, very user-friendly, I'll say it that way. You have your hot options here. So you can do your drive mode, auto hold, charging, always like to go into so you guys can see your charge. They like you to charge up to 80%, recommended for regular trips. Road trips go all the way up to 100. You can do optimization here. You can do charge locations. You can even do settings here as well, however you want to do that. You have your phone controls. You have your radio controls. You can add more widgets up here. You have your driver profile, your Wi-Fi, everything up top with, down on the bottom, your quick controls like your climate, your dual zone when it comes to your HVAC. You also have your heated seat controls there. I mean, whatever you want to do, you have it here on this system. It looks so good with the touch sensitive buttons for climate right here on the bar, and you can do your radio here. You can also turn off the screen and everything there. So again, I love this system. You guys are gonna love messing with this one for sure. Now, we also have our rear view mirror, as you guys will see up here, and then our SOS button up here with our settings and our dome light and floodlights there with the mirror, visor, and a light right there. Again, just a great place to be inside of here. Very comfortable, very technology forward, and very spacious. So with that said, what do you guys think when it comes to the stone interior inside this ID.4? Now when it comes to the rear occupants, 37.6 cubic feet of space inside for legroom with this beautiful stone interior. As you guys can see, gray inserts, black inserts, white stitching, all looks just as beautiful in the rear as it does up front. And with a 37.6 cubic feet of space, there's plenty of knee wiggle room, and since there's no, well, transmission tunnel, we can sit three very comfortably when it comes to this overall seating arrangement. Now you guys will see we have stowage on the backrest, on the lower and uppers, good for your cell phone right here. You have that on the driver and passenger side. You also have HVAC vents with a nice gloss black surround, and you have USB-C plugins there as well. Little extra storage there too. Now when it comes to your door paneling, you can see we have the stone insert like up front and the fused armrest with the door cards, which is a really nice kind of flowy feel with that, and a nice floating gloss black armrest here as well with the handle integrated in. You guys will also see the door handle to get out. Well, we do have that right here in a nice aluminum finish as well with that bezel. So close that up, pull that, I mean, that is awesome. I love it. The spec, the overall styling, everything inside of this ID.4. It's beautiful. So let's break down the sticker of the 2025 ID.4 All-Wheel Drive Pro. Now this time around, I got the official sticker for you guys to see here. And as you guys will see, we have the pure white exterior with stone interior and cloth leatherette and an 82 kilowatt battery. Now we start life at $48,995 and with only a couple extra options, which are kind of like accessories. And then at $1,425 destination charge, we're looking at a total price of $51,161. Now, how did we get there? Well, our pure white exterior paint, no charge. Stone interior with cloth leatherette, no charge. But what we do have is the 2-in-1 240 volt and 120 volt EV charging cable at $360. Now, a monster mat with the set of 4 logo heavy duty truck liner, $296. And then we have the Volkswagen prepaid scheduled maintenance contract that's $85. Well, because it's an EV, so there's not too much there. But with everything else, the performance, exterior, interior, your safety and driver assistance, and your technology and convenience, it's all there as standard. Now, make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, do whatever you need to do to see this full sticker breakdown, everything when it comes to options, features, and your warranty, like 4 years, 50,000 miles, bumper to bumper, or your 8 years, 100,000 miles for your high voltage battery. Make sure you guys check it out or go to Volkswagen Brand's website link in the description below so you guys can see everything that this car has to offer. But with that said, what do you guys think about the 2025 ID.4 All-Wheel Drive Pro? So at $51,161, what do you guys feel about the ID.4 Pro all-wheel drive in this pure white and stone livery? Drop those comments down below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, but also make sure you guys check the link down in the description for Volkswagen Brand's website link. Check out the inventory, phone numbers there as well. Give them a call, get one of these beautiful cars off of this back lot and out there on the roads today. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.